Big Brother isn't even a week old and the drama has already started. What is wrong with Ashley? I expected more from her as an attorney. I can just barely excuse the poor game move she made of a 2 hour selfish, inconsiderate shower on the first night of the HOH's room. And I can even give grace for not heeding her friend Amy's advice to let the showergate die down. But in no way can I excuse or even overlook one of the most non bright moves to go to the HOH's room 10 times. She basically solidified the house's reason for putting her on the block. Why in the world would she not take Zach's words and add them to what Amy already told her and pivot and change her game plan to do damage control by waiting until Vince was done with his initial interviews and then go in and assure him that their working together would be in his best interest? She could have spun it that they were just grasping at straws so they wouldn't be put on the block. Instead, what does she do? The exact opposite. She gave Vince the reason not to honor their original promise, to not put each other on the block. I mean, what else was he left to do? Up until Amy came in the room with her nonsense, Vince was still going to honor the promise. And speaking of Amy, what was that? That was another not so bright move. Never, never do you side openly with someone who is negatively on the mouth of every guest in the house. Amy essentially placed herself on the block, and the both of them was wondering why they were on the block. I mean, really? At this point, it should be a double eviction so they both can go home. For two people that say they watch Big Brother regularly, they certainly didn't learn anything. The only way Ashley can remain is to either win the Big Brother blockbuster or the veto game to take herself off the block. Otherwise, she may be the first evicted house guest of the season. And on the case of Jimmy, he needs to refrain from mentioning Rachel's name to anyone else, as he should now see that they all still view her, unbelievably, as an icon and an asset. Otherwise, he may come under Rachel's radar and be a target. And I'd like to see Jimmy remain because to me, he is the only one thus far who seems to get what is needed to win the game at Big Brother. Let's not forget, he is the professional strategy consultant. And it's time for him to chill on the get Rachel out of the house mission for right now or move more quietly with it. I think the best way to get Rachel out of the house is to backdoor her. So, what do you guys think? Who do you think seems to have a grasp of how to play the game thus far? And who do you think is going to win the BB blockbuster? Amy, Zay, or Ashley? And then who will win the veto comp? And if the noms don't stay the same, who do you think Vince will name as a replacement? Let me know in the comments below. Until Wednesday, see you later.